Hello everyone, this is Katie with Sage Creek Creations. In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to crochet these adorable chicken feet from my rooster pattern. Start by crocheting 6 single crochet into a magic circle, and then take 3 spare markers and mark the first 3 back loops of that round. Once you finish that, make a single crochet into the front loop of that first marked stitch. That's the foundation of your first toe. Now chain 7. Go into the stitch just below your hook, slip stitch down 6. Don't make it too tight. The toes will end up curling on you, and even though that could look cute if you don't mind the curling toes, I like the flat toes. And the best way to do that is to not crochet either the chain or the slip stitches too tight. Don't let it twist on you. That was 5. And 6. First toe is now done. Second toe, you're going to, and that's your back loop right there. Get only your front loop, single crochet, work around that marker. There it goes. And again, repeat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, slip stitch 6 down. Okay, already see it's trying to curl a little bit, so it's probably a little too tight right there at the tip. 6. Here's where we change it up. On this next one, you're still going to single crochet into the front, but you're going to chain only 6 this time. That would mean 5 slip stitch down. 1. Now here's 1 chain, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5 down. 3, 4, 5. Third toe is now complete. You are going to chain 1 again and into the same front loop that you just used for this toe. Go into the same front loop only and slip stitch. There. That's going to be your bottom view. That's the bottom of the foot. The marks are in the top of the foot. Now what you're going to do is in the 3 normal stitches here, so it's 1, 2, 3, just do a normal single crochet through both loops. There's 1, 2, and 3. You're going to see it's going to start to curve up a little bit, which is what you want. Round 2 is done. Let's move on to round number 3, which is where we will start using these marks and these unworked loops. This next part requires a little bit of an explanation. If you just continue into the marked back loop, as you would if you were continuing in a round, it'll actually end up creating a hole. And so the way I have chosen to fix that is we are going to go into the back loop of that first single crochet in the first toe. And then we will go into the marked back loop. Okay, first stitch. You can see that loop right there into the unworked loop. Yarn over, pull through, and first stitch done, and there's no hole. Go ahead and move that marker back up to your first one. This stitch is now complete. You can take that one out, go into the next unworked loop, single crochet like normal, remove the mark, into the third one, single crochet around those 3 unworked remaining loops on this one. So that's curving. It might be a little bit hard to see which ones you're supposed to use. So I sometimes find it useful to count backwards. So here's 6, 5, 4, right there. Go through both loops. One, 2, and then it starts naturally curving up, and they're easier to work through. Okay, pull some more yarn here, and you can see it already is creating the heel. Let's go ahead and do 1 round into the leg. You can just see this would be round 4. Just stop there for a second, tuck those ends in. All right, and you can see the toes are beautiful. They are nice and straight. They're not curling, so my tension, amazing, was perfect on this one. You can see the heel right there is curving nicely, which is what we want. Let's pull this one up here. You can see. Perfect. All right, so that is how you're going to do both feet. They're identical. Continue up for however many rounds you wanted to do, whether you're going to do the long leg version or the knotted leg version. And I'll see you in the next tutorial.